I'm Carly Sagata, and I've always had a fascination with the paranormal. Throughout my life, I've heard other people's stories about strange happenings until I finally had my own encounters. Out of optimism and just plain curiosity, I am joined by my co-host and brother Jose. Together, we'll venture out into the dark and mysterious world to uncover the possibilities of the supernatural plane. This is Lycos Radio. Hello and welcome back to Lycos. This is Carly, and I am joined with my co-host Jose. How are you doing today, Jose?
Doing very good, man. How's it going?
Doing pretty good, getting these podcasts done out for, the listeners, and we appreciate you so much that you tune into each of our episodes. It really means a lot to us. We just love you so much here at the Lycos. We hope you never leave. And we're gonna make sure of that because we're gonna make some kick-anus episodes for y'all. And this is gonna be one of them. So, you wanna tell them what this episode is gonna be about? That would be really great.
So for you guys wondering, and just biting your nails,
Or biting your friend's nails.
or biting somebody's head off, we're coming at you with some more haunted and some more paranormal activity. Today's state we picked Alaska.
So as you all know, in alphabetical order, we did Alabama. That was Tuesday's episode. And for Thursday's episode, we're going to be doing the second state down the alphabetical list, Alaska. Where did I say Alabama? Or did I say Alaska on accident?
Oh, you said Alabama.
Okay, just in case. So Alaska's a really beautiful state. I mean, we all can't deny it. Like, it's got the mountains. It's really effing enclosed, yeah, but
Beautiful scenery.
yeah, it's really got so much rich wildlife, and have you ever seen 30 Days of Night?
It's been a while, but I think I've seen it.
Dude, that movie was great. Like, I'm not even y'all need to go see 30 Days of Night because that was like probably one of the best vampire movies I've ever seen.
Dude, you can tell by the way she said great, dude, you know how great it was.
But yeah, that actually got me scared of Alaska, actually, because scary, But let's get right into this. Alaska. This is our second state we're knocking out on our America's Most Haunted Road Trip Edition. And we are your dictionaries for haunted locations for each of these states. So say you want to hit all 50, y'all know where to go, y'all know who sent ya, y'all know what it is. This is Backstreet Boys. No, I'm kidding. I don't know why I said Backstreet Boys. Never listened to them. I was more of an NSYNC. That's gonna spark controversy.
Like, are you kidding me?
I guess newer generations were more NSYNC and older generations were more Backstreet Boys, if you think about it. Like, my mom liked Backstreet Boys and I liked NSYNC. I mean, is that weird? We both like boy bands. Hers was New Kids on the Block. I was like, Mom, are you kidding me? Like, what is that? More like Old Men on a Porch.
Oh, yes.
Just kidding. Okay, so we all know Alaska to be up there, and it's not really connected to the United States, but it's ours, and we're buddies. We're best friends, I think. I'm not sure. With more wildlife than people, it's a pretty sparsely populated state. It's commonly known as America's last frontier, but more importantly, it is more than just a desolate, icy wasteland. And I'm talking in a paranormal sense. So if you're traveling through Alaska, most of the times you're not even going to be able to use its road. You might have to just fly there, either by plane, helicopter, or with wings that you magically grow. So if you have them wings, just like give us a like on our Facebook page and message us, man. I want to know what your secret is, dude.
Hell yeah.
So when it comes to spooky tales about Alaska ghosts, one of the most well-known stories is regarding a tragic accident. We're coming up to the road that you will most likely want to visit if you want to embark on a supernatural journey. This is called Bardarka Road in Chugiak. Sorry if I mispronounced that, but please forgive me. Okay, so the story goes that a 5-year-old girl was helping her father chop wood out in the woods to bring back to the cabin where her mother and younger sister were waiting. The dad was supposed to have embedded the axe into a tree to make sure the child did not fall on it, but when he turned his back, she decided to try and impress her dad by pulling the axe out and chopping some wood on her own. However, her plan went horribly wrong and she ended up pulling the axe down on her own head, killing her instantly. Her father was understandably distraught and refused to leave this poor girl alone in the woods. He sat out there in the woods cradling her lifeless body through the winter, eventually dying of hypothermia. It is now alleged that if you drive down Bidarka Road in Chugiak at around 3:30 a.m., you may see the man cradling the lifeless corpse of his daughter sitting by the roadside.
Damn.
Dude, imagine that. That's crazy.
Yeah, we just got to Alaska. No,
Oh, is that a guy? We need a ride.
I'm like, sir, you okay?
Yeah, got a face. Let's go.
Can't you see she's dying?
Oh my god.
All you could do is ask me.
Is that an accident in your old pants, or are you just happy to see me? So, we're gonna take a little break, but when we come back, Jose is gonna spit his knowledge at you because he said he was an MC. And he likes to talk mad crap over here, so if you think Jose is an MC, comment down, Jose is an MC. But if you think he is not, say he isn't. I mean, I don't know. Not like they can like beat you up or wish, but
I mean,
just kidding.
you know, I mean, if
He likes to spit rhymes, so Eminem, if you're hearing this, he wants to rap battle you. Especially you. He says you can't take it, so.
that is not a call out. That is nothing.
Dude, I felt like, what the heck, you look like Dale from Horrible Bosses. Like, he's like, get this fucking motherfucking hamster away from me.
He said he called me a hamster.
Okay, so we'll be right back after this.
And that's when I got the name Motherfucker Jones. Don't even taste it. It's Kool-Aid. It's Kool-Aid, dude. Drink it. It's like Kool-Aid.
Oh.
She thought about it. Yeah.
No, I feel like I could just get sloshed off that.
So yeah.
It's a hot dog. Just kidding.
How's it going, everybody? It's Jose the Cobra Lopez, and we're gonna take a little trip to Alaska and Pacific places we're gonna go to.
A few Pacific. I mean to make fun of you, but just didn't want anyone else to roast you.
I just got roasted. My bad, not Pacific, guys.
Be
Specific.
more Pacific.
I'll be. Oh, dude, Ricky, dude. That was a Rickyism, man. But we're gonna take a little trip to the Red Onion Saloon in Skagway, Alaska, and this saloon actually was originally a whorehouse. So
Nice.
So I was like, oh, this has got to be good.
Well, at least the penguins weren't.
Yeah, I
They
mean,
needed some tail they can. Or not penguins, they're in Antarctica. Forgot.
nice.
Oh yes.
But it's served various different purposes over the years, and which includes being an army barrack or having a few the barracks around, army barracks, a bakery,
Really?
a laundry,
Oh.
a laundromat, not a laundry. I mean,
Oh, is that a shirt?
yeah, is that a new trend out there, guys? Or, and a union hall, a gift shop, and a television studio. So it had, I mean, just everything, you know, it's kind of like an all-in-one.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess to top it off, it was a whorehouse. So, aside all that, the first floor was of the bar area, and the upper floor had 10 rooms where the ladies could entertain their guests, and, you know, down in the bar, there were 10 dolls that each represented the working girls. If the doll was laid flat on the back, it meant that the girl was occupied. And it was sitting upright meant that she was available if it was sitting upright. But
That's so funny on their back.
I mean, it kind
You
of,
could just put a sock on the door. I don't know. Like,
we had to go through all that just to,
Really, like,
you know,
have to-
send a message. Or,
Yo, this doll's on his back. What do I do?
But to get a little bit on a paranormal side, one of the most prominent ghosts that is said to call the Red Onion Saloon home is actually a female spirit known as Lydia. It is believed that she was one of the prostitutes that once worked at the brothel. It is said that you can often hear her footsteps felt on the second floor where the brothel used to be. And visitors would also report a strong scent of perfume and unusual cold spots. I'd definitely check it out. Would you? Would you want to go there?
Seems like there'd be a lot of energy there, you know.
Just from
pretty crazy.
Yeah, just from reading on it, I mean, just sitting and having a drink or something. Did you just spray something? Or did any guy just spray something in here?
Yeah.
And they're all looking at you like, dude,
it's
Lydia, man.
Oh.
It's Lydia.
Yeah.
It's that prostitute. Someone was always lurking around here smelling good. No. Lydia also has been seen as a full body apparition walking around in the madam's room and sometimes running down the hall.
Oh, that's creepy.
Okay, you guys, I don't like anything like running or peeking around the corners or anything. I don't know how you feel, Car, but about that, I mean, like,
I don't like any of that in general. Like,
so just right away, I just see that this apparition just.
I guess I think my worst fear with a ghost would probably be when I'm washing my face and I look up in the mirror and it's just like.
Oh man.
Like that's one of my worst fears when I work is like when I go to wipe my face I'm just like there's gonna be something standing behind me. I just look up, there's nothing there, but I feel like something will pop up just one day. And
Dude, I know what you mean on that, man. That's just, you know.
That's my worst fear. That and I think when you just turn around and it's right there, or whoever is right there, you know, it's shocking, you know. Like I don't really like just in general being scared. I don't like being like someone jumps out at you and it's like boo. I don't like that kind of scared where it's like thrilling. I guess I don't like being thrilled. That's just one thing that I don't like. Otherwise, I'll punch you in the face. Not really, but
no,
I just have I just have like this reaction where I'm just like, you motherfucker.
Sounds like a pretty interesting place, man.
Yeah, it'd be crazy. Watch Lydia run after you.
Get your ass over here! I know they smell my perfume.
Oh yes, dude.
I knew I was attracting you in some way. But hey, she was a prostitute. And that's what they do.
She's like, hey, my doll's back was on its back.
Yeah, didn't you see? I was the 9th doll.
Oh yes. Well,
getting back to a little bit on Lydia. Lydia has also said to water the plants in the saloon. The hostess there would come in and they would find that the soil was damp in the plants. On occasion, though, it is said that Lydia is she's known to be aggressive, only towards men.
Oh, okay. Well, sucks for you, man.
Yeah, it does. So I guess not thinking about it, my little trip there wouldn't be a good trip. It'd be a pretty bad trip. Be like that, you know, like that time I took a trip to the Rainbow Road. No, just kidding. But
I don't know why I laugh like that.
yeah, she came off as an aggressive apparition towards men. But it is not known if she died at the brothel or why she is destined to remain there. But yeah, that's a little bit on the Red Onion Saloon.
That's cool, man.
Hey, man. You know, even though she's a little bit little nuts, shit, I'll still go in there and I'll just be like,
what's up, girl?
How's it going? Lydia, bring it, bitch.
Okay, so we're bumping on over to the Wendy Williamson Auditorium at the University of Alaska in Anchorage. It often seems as though every theater has to have its very own resident spook, and the University of Alaska's theater is certainly no exception. The Wendy Williamson Auditorium is just over 40 years old, so it's not really ancient. However, that does not mean that it hasn't got more than its fair share of Alaska ghosts. There is one particular spirit who is said to be a fairly angry male with a dislike for brunettes. So
Man, you better not. You better make sure your hair ain't shining in the sunlight, ladies. Because if he sees he sees that brunette color, I'm sorry, but I'll see you later. No, just kidding.
Oh, okay. So women who have long brown hair are often pushed by this unseen presence in the auditorium. There was also reports of a woman in white appearing during a performance, and at first the audience assumed she was part of the show. That is, until she disappeared. Some reports also refer to giggling children and a teenage boy haunting the theater.
Dude, man, okay. That's all I had to hear was giggling children. And you know, if you think about it, you know, there's a lot of people out there that creeps them out.
Okay.
That, you know, that'd creep me out. That'd creep anybody out. That'd creep me out, man.
Man, I do not like kid ghosts. Those are like the creepiest.
Oh.
Like, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but they're one of the creepiest. So, we're gonna be right back after this, and then Jose is gonna be leading the show off with his last Alaskan experience into the paranormal.
Hope you guys are ready for this one.
Anus.
Because it's gonna be a loads of fun.
So we are back, and we left off with Jose's last story. Hopefully you're still tuning into this. We really hope you are, because we're actually getting pretty into this. And we just want you to know that this is going to be a really fun segment. And we're going to be your travel guides. Just think of us as your travel guides, just like the Pocket Dictionary when we do subjects that we want to learn about. We want you guys to learn about, because it's pretty cool, you know? We all need a little bit of spooky in our life. So.
Need to know guide.
Yep.
We're your paranormal need to know guide.
Yeah, so anything paranormal, cryptid, anything. Take it away, Penny!
My name's Penny, guys, and this is what I'm about to tell you about the Motherlode Lodge. And
that was so fucking normal, like natural for you to say.
The Motherlode Lodge actually is located in Palmer, Alaska. It is actually said to host a number of different spirits. Visitors have reported actually seeing a misty black apparition roaming the grounds of the lodge on a number of occasions. It is also fairly common for people to look in mirrors around the lodge and spot a figure in period clothing standing behind them in the reflection.
I'm about to go cover up my mirrors. I mean, I only have the bathroom one, but...
Alright, it got me to where it was like, this figure was spotted in period clothing.
It got me that there are mirrors that show people are behind you and they're not there. Like, yo, I would be out. I'd be like, I don't even care about my refund. You guys can have my $437, because this sounds like a pretty rich place. Like Lodge. That's cool, man. Like, I've always wanted to go to something like Tundra Lodge, dude.
Yeah. Oh, cool place, dude.
Yeah.
Really cool place.
Heck yeah. But I'd be like, yo, you can keep my you can keep my money. I'm out.
I'll see you guys later. Hey, it was nice to know you, though. It was very nice to meet you. Oh my god, dude.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. Just kidding.
Is this like a...
This is a monster. Oh wait, yeah, let's just do this episode. Tell us about the Mother Lodge, or tell us about the Mother Lodge, Jose.
Okay, aside all the creepy are happening and other strange, unexplained incidents, there's actually been some reports of loud banging noises that occur here, mysterious knocking, and the disembodied voice of a young girl. What some people have also claimed to have seen doors and curtains opening and closing on their own late at night.
That's creepy, man.
And
that's creepy as F.
If any of you guys didn't catch the drift on where we're going, one of you guys gotta come with me. I hope it's Car, I hope it's Kane, I hope it's Thorny, but it's the Motherlode Lodge in Palmer, Alaska. Hey, I'd make a trip if I was there. Just say I was there.
Yeah, I guess.
A minute there and a minute out,
It'd be
probably.
weird if you were like, oh, forgot to close the curtains, but you look up and you're rooming and just close.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay, we're packing everything. We're getting the fuck out of here, man.
leave the dogs. Just kidding.
No, don't leave them.
You can't afford it.
They're all just sitting there in the window like, are you guys kidding me? Yeah.
So we hope you enjoyed this rendition on Alaska, and the next time you go to Alaska, make sure to check out these 4 locations. Stay tuned next week for our next 2 haunted locations. But until then, this is Carly,
This is Jose,
and we are Lycos Radio.
signing off.